I made a latex mold for the first time this year, and I'm really excited with how it turned out. I found a horseshoe out in West Texas, and I used that to make the impression. And I'm using some paper clay, something that I use in a lot of my projects from recycled paper and newspaper, to make the new horseshoes from this mold. So I just start with pressing the paper clay in and making sure I press really firmly to get it all in there, to get all of those impressions that are on the inside of the mold, which will end up being the front of the horseshoe, and fill all of the mold up and just smooth it out and press it in to make sure that it's nice and firm. And then after that, I have to let it sit and dry for a bit so that I can take it out of the mold. After it's dried enough, it's not completely dry yet, but I can take it out and pull the latex apart carefully to release it from the mold, and flip it out and pop that new paper clay horseshoe out of the mold. It's still a little damp on the bottom side that was facing down, so I've got to let that dry a little bit more. After it's dry, I give it a little sanding to just get rid of any rough edges to smooth things out a bit. To smooth it even more, I add on a thin layer of joint compound just to really help give it a smoother look instead of it being so rough with just the paper clay by itself. So I cover the whole horseshoe on both sides. I have to let each side dry. But after that's done, I give it another round of sanding so I can really get all the chunks that may have dried off and really get it as smooth as possible. And then there you have it. There's the dried horseshoe. Now's the fun part. I get to pick a fun color to paint it all. A fun lime green here. And this is actually just house paint that I've gotten as testers, and I get to pick all sorts of fun colors, and I'm really enjoying making these horseshoes. What do you think?